Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back to watch another episode of Young Royals. This is season 2, episode 2. Episode 1 was a solid reintroduction back into the Young Royals universe, even though I wasn't really like that far removed from watching season 1. I just watched that a little bit ago. I'm sure other people who had to wait a lot longer probably were much more excited to jump back into it. But we got all caught up with our boys, Simone and Willie, as they are back at school trying to pick up the pieces of where season 1 left off. Simone has a new love interest that he did karaoke with, and Wilhelm is essentially rebelling against his mother and being like, yo, I'm not going to be the prince anymore. Which, you know, that's not going to work. So we'll see what happens. I'm very excited to jump into this next episode. So before we do that, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That's linked in the description below. That would mean the world as well. But otherwise, let's jump into season 2, episode 2 of Young Royals. May you live to 100 years old and then promptly die. If you even think about living to 101, those girls are coming for you.
Oj.
Are those jeans?
De här kostar ju hur mycket som helst. Jag kan inte ta emot det, är alldeles för dyrt.
Nej. Varje gång de fyller år så lägger vi bara några 100 var och sen så köper vi något litet.
Don't worry, it's a tradition.
Och det är lika för alla.
Yeah, what about when someone else has a birthday? She can't afford to chip in a few hundo. She ain't got that kind of dough. Her financial lifestyle is catching up to her. Yes. Cumpleaños feliz. Spanish happy birthday, baby. Sara, cumpleaños a ti.
Kom, jag måste visa dig en grej. Det här är från mig och mamma.
It's an Xbox.
Det är byxor.
Mm.
Ja, jag fick redan ett par. Av tjejerna och ännu bättre märke.
Wow, okay.
Netflix and chill. Och sen poff. Ville vem?
Ni är knäppa alltså. Vi hörs sen. Hejdå.
They're like, you're gonna bone. And you don't have a choice. Yeah, floor hockey. Pass him the ball. Come on. Willie. Don't be bitter.
Ni har ingen rätt att vara på vår våning och ni får absolut inte använda våra duschar. Jag går och duschar efter uppe. Du, alltså... Om ni är missnöjda med honom får ni byta ut honom.
Dang, he just like wants to ruin his life completely. He's just trying to like end August's entire being.
Vill kronprinsen vara snäll och följa med?
Ni kan ta med era saker. Med en gång, det är bråttom.
What is going on? You didn't bring your sweater with you. You forgot your sweater. The red sweater you were wearing? Why didn't you take that?
Det har varit en ära att ha er här på skolan.
Vi åker om en kvart.
Jan-Olof, vad fan är det som händer? Jag fattar ingenting.
Oh, they want to like take him out of the school completely. Also, though, is anyone gonna take his sweater? Are we just gonna ignore the fact that he entered this classroom with a sweater on and did not... It's still on the chair. Are we gonna ignore that? Are we supposed to ignore that?
Kronprinsen. Vi behöver...
Frog!
Jag stannar.
Malin, är du snäll. Stänger vi dörren.
Rör mig inte, jag skriker.
Touch me and I'll scream. Oof. Oh no. You broke his frog.
Kommer du ihåg den här?
Jo, du fick den av morfar.
His grandpa gave it to
Jag
his
tänkte i alla fall att
brother. And then his brother gave it to him.
Du slipper i alla fall vara kronprins.
Brother, they've been playing It Takes Two for a while. Or that's not It Takes Two, that's Two Brothers or whatever the game is called.
Pappa och jag älskar dig som du är, Wilhelm.
Do you though?
Om du nu är den första i vår familj som väljer att leva i en okonventionell relation. Så vill jag att det ska komma ut på dina egna villkor, inte för att någon tvingar dig. Det betyder att du är inte mogen för att ta det beslutet nu. När du är 18 och myndig, då kan vi prata om det här.
He's old enough. He's old enough to know who he is.
Snälla, kan inte du bara vara min mamma just nu? Snälla.
Jag vill att du träffar en psykolog.
Yeah, don't be just the queen. Be the mom. Suggesting your kid goes to therapy though is a solid idea.
Är du okej?
Ja, jag stannar.
Ville killen! Vad gör du för något? Such weirdos. What a man! Is anyone gonna give him his sweater back though? For real. That thing probably cost $3 grand.
Har ni inte tränat någonting under lovet? Va? Jag kan ärligt säga att just nu så platsar ingen av er till laget.
Just the way it goes.
Klara, färdiga, gå!
Gotta be better at rowing, man. Hey, Simon, you gonna give him his sweater back?
Ska vi på riktigt inte prata med varandra? Mamma sa att när jag fyller 18 så ska vi prata om det. Prata om vad jag vill och så här. Det är bara 2 år som det skulle behöva vara hemligt. Så kan vi vara tillsammans och vi kan liksom... Snälla Ville.
He doesn't want to be a secret, man.
Du kunde inte ens vara ärlig med att du skulle neka att det var du i videon.
Okay, that was complicated though.
Jag tycker det är jättefint att du känner att de stöttar dig och sådär, men jag kan inte vara din hemlighet igen.
That's fair. That's fair. It's rough, man. It's rough. Why do you guys care about rowing so much? I feel like there's way cooler sports that you should be interested in. You're in, you know, Norway, right? What about hockey?
Hur många har du haft sex med? 3. Din tur. Okay, please.
0.
3.
3.
Jag har inte legat.
0.
Inte en enda.
Men hallå?
Men vadå? Det är inget fel med det. Jag tycker bara att det är gulligt med en äkta ofta.
So cute to be a real virgin.
Men varför ska man ligga med någon om man bara lika gärna kan komma själv? Yes, preach it.
Fast förlåt, vänta stopp. Det handlar ju liksom om...
människa som man har känslor för så blir det ju bättre.
Nu är det känslan när man verkligen vill ha någon. Liksom när man hittar någon som får att pirra. Då ska man fan ligga med
Oh,
den.
don't give her these ideas. She's gonna try and sleep with August. Sarah? You spying? Sarah's spying. She's definitely gonna tell August, right? Because she's horny for him. You stole his sweater? What, so you can just like smell it? Oh, I knew it.
Helt jävla lost innan jag hittar hem.
I don't know if you're allowed to say the F word in your school song, so you might need to rewrite that. You looking at yourself, not enjoying something? You got in your feels for a second and you're like, never mind, gotta take this off. Oh, come on. We just knew what that was code for, is boning.
Vad vill du se på då?
He wants to watch your nuts drag across his face.
Action.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Ooh.
Jag...
You see where he's about to... Ooh, yep. Mm-hmm. He's just going for it. He wants your dick. He's gonna touch your pee-pee. Oh.
Du.
You're very aggressive.
Jag bjöd inte hem dig bara för att få ligga med dig.
Oh, he wants more than that. Wow. So what are we watching then?
Den.
Poor Simone just wanted some dick. Oh, Sarah, you rat bastard.
Om de går ut med det offentligt så är jag fan körd.
Men vad är värst? Att de går ut med det eller att du gör det först? Jag menar, nu har du fortfarande chans att göra det.
That's fair. You could own up to it.
Du kan gå.
Det var bara därför jag kom hit. Nu kan jag kyssa dig.
Ursäkta?
Jag vill bara testa en grej.
I want to try something. He just looks so confused. Oh, okay. She's trying to...
Okej.
Yep,
Jag hade
okay.
rätt. Det känns faktiskt med. Jag tror jag vill ha sex med dig.
He's like, what? Yeah. August is so confused, but he's like, all right, I guess. Pretty happy about this.
Ja, men min bror... Han...
He's been picking at his hands.
Jag blev kronprins och...
Your brother died.
Nej, om ni inte vill prata så behöver ni inte göra det, nej.
It doesn't help you though if you don't talk. You're not gonna see any growth. Alexander, the goat. What's up, buddy?
Kul. Ah, där är han som ska hjälpa oss.
Marcus!
Kör!
Bra där!
Good job.
Är du redo? Kör! Snyggt!
Hey! Theoretically, he shot it. They didn't show it, so there's no proof.
Tja.
You're being replaced.
Vi har redan röstat fram en ny prefekt.
Yikes, bro. His right-hand man?
Accepterar.
Fucking Brutus alltså.
Brutus indeed.
Det hela är mycket enkelt. Vi ska springa spåret runt. Och de som kommer först i mål kvalificeras i laget.
Ja, fast det där är ju typ 17 kilometer. De kan ju skada sig.
Förlåt, jag trodde det var jag som var lagkapten.
17 kilometers? You can just run 10 miles.
Redo?
What are you doing, Simone? You can't... Well, I mean, I guess you got 10 miles, so... You got plenty of time to... catch back up, but... Damn, you guys are slow as hell. Neither of you are making the team.
Kom nu, jag vet en annan väg.
That's cheating.
Bara som är att fuska.
Ja, kom.
Brother in Christ, you can't do that. Man, you guys don't deserve to be on this team.
Hur känner du han? Marcus? Ja, jag jobbar på skjutbanan. Jag var där igår med Felice. Kom igen nu då!
Ja, snyggt gubben.
Cheater, cheater. Who's the voicemail from?
Hej August. Det här är Jan-Olof från Kungliga hovet som försöker nå dig. Jag vill meddela att drottningen hälsar att du bör infinna dig på slottet nu på tisdag klockan 4.
Potentially bad news bears. We don't know what's gonna happen though.
Det är viktigt att du kommer då hon vill ha ett möte och ett samtal med dig. Vi skickar en bil. Det var allt. Tack och hej.
Awkward. Oh, come on, nah. Come on. You can't be ending the friggin' episode like that. Okay, so it looks like August might have to have a pretty serious talk with the Queen here. Because she knows, right? She knows that he put the video out there. And so I don't know, his life is a little dangerous at the moment, right? Because he just got replaced as prefect and replaced as team captain on the rowing team. His life could very quickly be falling apart. More so than it was last year when he was like, I ain't got no money. Now he still ain't got no money, but he's also no longer in the position of power that he was before. It's Sarah's birthday. She turned 18 and she got a fresh new pair of jeans from her homies in the house that she's in, and they have established a tradition that when it's someone's birthday, they all chip in 200 cash, 200 kronen or whatever, for however much that means. And then they buy someone a nice gift, and she is not going to be able to hold up her end of that deal when it comes around to someone else's birthday. She's already established that she has like no money. Like just buying some coffees in the cafe was a struggle for her, right? So it's gonna catch up to her, most definitely. And she continues to have the hots for August. Like she wants him so bad. she needs that dude's wiener. Like she's having the like pajama party with the girlfriends, and they're talking about sex, and you know they're like, oh, sex is better when it's with someone that you want very badly and you love, and then she has her little talk with August where she lets him know that it was Felice that ratted him out, which, like, Sarah, like, way to be a bad friend, honestly. You know, it doesn't put her in the bad friend, like, overall category, but that action was not a good friend type action, right? You don't snitch on your best friend to some guy that you just want to, like, hook up with, right? Like, I mean, maybe it's something to do with, like, where Sarah is on the autism spectrum, because does she have Asperger's, or I don't remember. I feel like they established it last season what she has, or it's someone has said something. I think Sarah is on the autism spectrum to some degree, so maybe she doesn't quite realize that she's ratting out her best friend for some dude that she maybe thinks she's in love with. I don't know. But she's like, oh, they were right. It does feel better. She's like humping his knee. He's just so confused. He's like, okay. Like, I guess you want to have sex with me. That's all right. And so that's a developing situation we'll have to keep our eye on. Talked a little bit about how August was replaced as both prefect and as the team captain of the rowing team, and whatever Vincent's first order as team captain is, we're all gonna run 10 miles. Well, he's not gonna run 10 miles. Everybody else has to run 10 miles. And the first however many people to finish, you know, get to be on the rowing team, which, you know, theoretically makes sense, right? You want the best, most conditioned athletes on the rowing team. And so that could be a good way of determining who is in the best long distance endurance trained shape, right? Like, so, but then Wilhelm and Simone cheat to get the last two spots, and they're gonna tank the team's chance at winning, right? Because you can't just like that's not gonna help your team, right? Everyone knows when if you replace the 6 and 7 runners on your cross country team with people who would be the 12th and 14th runners but cheated, like, that's gonna make your team slower, and so that's not gonna help. As a long distance athlete myself, I ran cross country and track. Like, you can't do that, brother. Like, you can't. It's not allowed. What else went down? Ooh, let's talk about, I feel like the main character type stuff, right? With Wilhelm, Simone, and we'll toss in Marcus in there as well, right? So right off the bat, Simone and August not really gelling, not talking. Simone said he wanted space, and Wilhelm is a little bitter about that, to be frank. Like, he's not the biggest fan right off the bat, and they're just like not talking. And then Wilhelm is gonna get taken out of school because he called his mom and he's like, I don't want to be the freaking prince. Like, it's not gonna happen. So they're like, okay, well, you're coming home then. You're not gonna go to the school anymore if you're gonna be a whiny little bitch about it. And Wilhelm is like, dude, mom, mom, can you just be my mom for a minute and not be the queen? Like, she's worrying about, like, if he's gonna follow the rules of being the prince, and he's like, why can't you just be there for me as a mother? Like, Shmi Skywalker, what are you doing? Arguably just a shitty mom, if we're being honest. Like, she's definitely got a lot on her plate as the queen, who, she does have a lot on her plate, right? Like, she lost her son. That's hard enough as a mother, losing her son, but then she also has the added pressure of being the queen and all the responsibility that comes with that, and having to keep half of her mind on the royal duties, right? So she definitely does have a lot to carry, but at the same time, she's kind of a shitty mom to Wilhelm. Like, she's kind of just hanging him out to dry, not really being there for him. Granted, he didn't really want her to talk to him, right? That he didn't want to have that interaction. But I feel like she didn't even want to talk, back in episode 1, she didn't even want to talk about, like, his brother and, like, how they can mourn together. She just wanted to talk about, like, succession duties. And it's just, so I don't think she's that good of a mom. She wasn't that good of a mom to Anakin either. She kind of just let him go off to the Jedi Order. Qui-Gon Jinn came and was like, yo, I want to take your kid and train him to be a Jedi. He's gonna bring balance to the Force. And goddamn Shmi Skywalker was just like, okay, yeah, go ahead, Anakin. You're never gonna see me again. Just kidding. You're gonna see me one more time after I've been kidnapped by the Tusken Raiders. Let's see. Oh, Wilhelm is like, yo. He's like, Simone, I can date you publicly in 2 years. When I turn 18. Actually, he didn't even technically say that. He's like, when I turn 18, we will have the discussion of, like, how I can live openly as who I am. Which isn't even, like, fully qualifying as, like, hey, we're going to be together in 2 years. So that's just, like, a tall task to ask him to be open to waiting. Like, right? Like, even if he was okay with, like, things being a secret, 2 years is a long time. For things to be that secret. So I totally get Simone being like, bro, I'm not gonna be your secret for a month. I'm not gonna be your secret for a week. I'm not gonna be your secret for 2 years. It's not happening. We're gonna be open, or we're not gonna be, essentially. And I'm on board that. And then he gets in his feels singing songs. So he's like, I need to get to Bone Town with Marcus. But turns out Marcus is interested in him. Marcus is interested in him for more than just his little weenie. He wants more than just some butt stuff. He actually likes Simone, and he's like, bro, let's take this slow. It's chill. And I don't know if Simone is gonna be thrilled with that, right? Because even though he, like, went over to his place, and he is like, he's somewhat making himself open to him, but I don't know if he's making himself emotionally open to him, or, like, right? Does that make sense? Like, I think his romantic feelings are still only for Wilhelm, but he realizes he can't be with him, and he's lonely and sad and a little bit horny. And so he's turning to Marcus for like some physical satisfaction. But Marcus, I don't think Marcus realizes that he is just a body to Simone at the moment. Like, I don't think Simone actually cares for Marcus in that way, if that makes sense. So that relationship, I think, is not going to end particularly fantastic. But we'll see what happens. Wilhelm goes to therapy. Holla. Therapy's great. Everyone, you guys should all go to therapy. It's freaking dope. You learn things about yourself you never thought you would ever learn about anybody. And you get real deep and emotional with a stranger. It's great. He can't bring himself to say that his brother died, though. When he's talking to the therapist, he's like, oh, you know, when I became the new crown prince. And it's like, okay, how did that happen? Like, are you gonna open up about the fact that your brother's dead and you really haven't truly been able to grieve and mourn him? Like, right? Like, both you and your mother probably haven't had that time to grieve and mourn, and you've kind of been thrust back into the royal limelight. So we'll see what happens with that. Yep. And then the episode ends with the phone call. August got a phone call, potentially, well, not potentially having to see the queen. He's going to have to see the queen. But yeah, it's just things are not looking up for the characters at the moment, right? Things are in a sour state, I feel like, for most everyone involved. They're either on the precipice of facing disaster, or disaster has already come for them. And we'll see what happens next time, I guess. We are 2 out of 6 done. So yeah, looking forward to seeing more. Definitely let me know what you guys thought of the episode down in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. It helps my channel out a ton. If you're new here or find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me react to more of Young Royals. And then if you are interested in seeing the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That would mean the world as well. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.